Audi Q7s are a fantastic seven-seater for several reasons. The main one is the way they look, because if you need a seven-seater, it's probably down to practicality, but what you don't want to do is drive a boring car, and this is quite the opposite. Q7 Black Edition gives you the exterior styling, so all the gloss black accents on the badges, the grills, but then you have the upgraded wheels, 22-inch rotor-style wheels, and what's very important if you're looking for a Q7 is that you opt for the comfort and sound pack, which this one has. 71 plates, so latter part of 2021, done 44,000 miles with full service history, and it's the 50 TDI, so 3-litre diesel, 286 brake horsepower. They come with air suspension, so as you can see, it's close to its lowest setting. 22s, which I mentioned earlier, so you've got the nice dark grey shadow, diamond cut face. Again, just give the car the look that it needs. And then when you get to the rear, a couple of facts to take into consideration, especially from a practical point of view. So one of few seven-seaters which come with 5 ISOFIX points. So you've got 3 seats across the middle, all can carry an ISOFIX point. So if you do have a larger family with smaller children that require those seats, and you've got 3 different seating positions. Another thing to bear in mind is all 3 of those seats move on a separate rail, so if you wanted to have someone with slightly longer legs in the back and slightly smaller in the middle, you can do that, so it gives you the flexibility. To physically get in the back is one button, then it all works on a hydraulic, so it's dead straightforward. Instead of having a real manual, quite painful experience, you literally just pull one handle, up goes the seat. The 2 seats in the rear, they're also ISOFIX points, and they're controlled electronically from either this side panel here, or you can control it from the back, which I'll show you in a second. Another reason I like the Q7s, I can confidently say I like them because I bought one and I own one, is that it's one of few, well, SUVs in general, where if it's a 7-seater, you still have an element of a boot space, because chances are if you're carrying 7 people, you will be carrying some type of stuff, whether it's luggage, shopping, you might be going out with the kids, you've got scooters, but whatever it might be, then they've got an element of space for that there. The air suspension you can control from the back, so if you are loading it with something that's a little bit more oddball, heavier, you might have a slightly older dog that needs to climb, then you can control that. Put the seats down, and if you want to use it as a 5-seater, because usually with a 7-seater, you won't use 7 seats every single day, but have a look at the size of that boot. So if you are going on holiday, you've got suitcases, or if you just carry a lot of stuff with you, you've got a huge boot space there. The comfort and sound pack I mentioned earlier, and it gives you features that really you would want, or you'd probably expect on a car like this. Things like upgraded sound system, which is Bang & Olufsen, 360 camera, ambient lighting package. So it gives it the finer finishings. The 50 is the highest powered diesel compared to the 45, so it also gives you a better fuel economy because it carries the car better. So take that into consideration, and it gives you more power as well. Flat bottom steering wheel. And then within a 71 plate, you have the updated media. So you've got top screen is touchscreen, so is the bottom. You've then got your virtual cockpit. Virtual cockpit has pretty much everything the driver needs to control, so navigation, media, traffic sign recognition, and you can also, 2 seconds, make it bigger and smaller. So as far as the driver's concerned, they don't really need to look anywhere else other than straight in front of them. They can see everything that they need to see. Obviously, if you want to opt and change things like, you might want to change the ambient lighting, which you can do. So you can change all that round the centre console, round the dash. Obviously, it's a Quattro 4-wheel drive, so perfect car for every day of the year. Electric memory setting seats, so if you are, it's going to be the family car and there's 2 of you driving, you're not fighting over who's left the seat in the wrong position. Heated seats, if I pop it in a reverse, the 3D camera I was talking about was part of the comfort and sound pack, that's in there too. And then you've also got your different USB chargers, cup holders, everything like that. So they're a cracking car, these. We've priced this very keenly, but if you're going to compare it to another Q7, make sure you compare it to one with a comfort and sound pack, because there will be features missing that you would probably like to have on your car. So if you're in the market for a Q7, this one's going live. Any questions about a part exchange, different funding options, or even just questions about it in general, feel free to give me a call. My name's Paddy. I'll answer any questions that you've got.